Oh, goddamn, dude. Okay, guys, I think this is going to be a lot of fun. This is a video from the Laugh Planet called When Movie Bloopers Were Too Good to Cut. I love bloopers anyway. And it's just, to me, it's a lot of fun hearing the backstory of how some iconic scenes were not in a script. It was just either a screw up or an ad lib. But in either case, these are usually a lot of fun. Let's check it out.
What is she doing?
Okay. Don't fart in the bed.
I'm not. It's the springs.
This is why we never have sex.
That's good stuff. I can't think of the name of it. I know that movie too. I can't think of the name of it. But it's fun to know that these things weren't in this script.
In Joker, the scene where Arthur punches the clocking in machine off the wall was not in the script. Lee Gill, who plays Gary, stated in an interview that during one
that's
take,
kind of cool.
Joaquin Phoenix suddenly decided to make a joke about punching out and then punched the machine clean off the wall.
Oh no, I forgot to punch out.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Wow, I like that movie. I can't wait for Joker 2. I think having oh gosh, what's her name? Playing Harley Quinn. What is her name? I hate when names escape me all the time. Lady Gaga. I think she's an amazing actress. And from what I've seen of the trailer, I think this is kind of where she becomes the dominant one, it seems.
In The Usual
I'm anxious for it.
When Redfoot flicks his cigarette into the face of McManus, it was originally intended to hit his chest, so McManus's reaction is Stephen Baldwin's real, unscripted reaction.
Oh, really?
Fuck off my dick.
Oh!
Nope.
That had to
In
sting.
Independence Day, they filmed
Whoops,
Will
sorry.
Smith dragging an alien across the salt flats.
I remember
of
that.
Utah. Nobody warned him of the horrible smell that sometimes comes from the Great Salt Lake due to billions of dead brine shrimp each year.
Yeah.
What the hell is that smell?
That wasn't planned either. That's kind of cool too.
Director found it funny and left it in.
I could have been at a barbecue.
While filming End of Watch,
Ah,
Officer
nice.
Brian Taylor flashes a Code 4 signal at a helicopter. This wasn't scripted and was an actual LAPD flight unit coming to check out the scene. Code 4 means no further assistance needed.
Oh, wow.
In Star Wars The Force Awakens,
Not bad.
Han drops his parka on the floor when he arrives at Starkiller Base. When he leaves, Chewbacca hands it back to him, and he reacts with confusion. This part was improvised by Chewbacca's actor Joonas Suotama, who went off script, confusing Harrison Ford.
That's cool. I don't know. I don't know if Ford was really confused or if he was. I mean, I think he's a quick enough thinker to have realized that would be the proper response.
In the scene in Kindergarten Cop where Arnold Schwarzenegger asks children, "Who is your daddy and what does he do?" Many of the young actors were not given lines and instead are actually telling Arnold about their real
cool.
father's job.
Our mom says that our dad is a real sex machine. My dad is a gynecologist and he looks at vaginas all day long.
I
While
remember
filming
this
Mystery
movie.
Men, a crew member on the set threw a
Kid's so
disposable
cute.
lighter into a trash can, unaware that it was a prop that would later be set on fire. The lighter exploded during a take, resulting in a sudden burst of flame behind Paul Rubens, who then improvised the now famous line.
Excuse me.
That is so cool. Who would who would have known that wasn't in the script? Well done, Pee-wee. Way to go.
In A Knight's Tale, the scene in which Chaucer's speech to a crowd that gets no reaction was actually a goof.
Behold, my Lord Ulrich, we walk in the garden of his turbulence.
Most of the extras were from the Czech Republic and didn't know English,
Yeah.
so they didn't understand the cue to cheer. The director thought Mark Addy's improv was hilarious, so he kept it in.
Yeah.
In one of the bedroom
It's so
scenes in
smooth,
This Is
too.
40,
This Is
Paul
40.
Rudd's farts
Duh.
were real.
Yep.
The crew were not amused by this, but Leslie Mann stayed in the moment and improvised her outraged reaction.
Don't fart in the bed.
I'm not. It's the springs.
This is why we never have sex.
Nope.
That's good. Whenever you can come up with a good ad lib about a fart, I'm going to be a fan because, My sense of humor has not matured since I was 12, so farts are always going to be funny.
Animals were hurt in the making of The Revenant, except for when Leo kicked that horse in the face.
Oh. Whoops. Horse like
In Harry
bitch.
Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Ron Weasley falling off the couch wasn't in the script.
No
However,
kidding.
the director found it hilarious and decided to keep it in. In the movie, the
Way to go, Weasley! I didn't.
Evil Dead
Works so
a happy
perfect.
accident
All of these
occurs
things.
when Ash is burying his demonic girlfriend. When dropping dirt on the camera, part of his head is still visible. This wasn't intended to happen.
Oh wow,
In the
that made
Lego
for a
movie,
cool
the line,
scene.
"I'm not gonna remember"
Yeah.
by Vitruvius was actually an outtake of Morgan Freeman getting frustrated with his lines being changed, which the directors added in as a joke.
Vitruvius!
All right, you gotta write all that down because I'm not gonna remember any of it, but here we go.
So that was him really really lamenting his. Well, I can Morgan, I can sympathize with you with the not gonna remember that shit thing.
Vitruvius is blind. Writing it down will be of zero help to him.
Vitruvius!
All right, you gotta write all that down because I'm not gonna remember any of it, but here we go.
But here we go.
In Scrooge,
He's gonna
Bill
write it in
Murray
Braille.
falling over on his way out of the restaurant was not scripted. He slipped on the water he had just thrown on the waiter moments before.
Oh. Yeah. And again, somebody like Bill Murray. Now, you know he wasn't going to stay down. He was just going to get up and milk it for a little bit more.
Near the end of filming Gettysburg, hundreds of Confederate reenactors spontaneously mobbed Martin Sheen playing General Lee to show their appreciation. Sheen stayed completely in character, and the resulting scene was included in the final film.
Wow. That's real appreciation.
In
All
Guardians
right,
of
nice.
the Galaxy, director James Gunn has confirmed that Chris Pratt really did drop the orb by accident, but stayed in character and finished the shot. It ended up becoming one of Peter Quill's most hilarious moments.
Oh, that was yeah, because that was hysterical. Wow, now that you look at it,
And finished the shot.
you can see
It
where
ended up becoming one of Peter Quill's
it
most
does look like it
hilarious moments.
genuinely slips.
In the movie adaptation of The Lord of the Rings, there's a humorous scene
Oh,
where
this I
Gandalf
knew.
bumps his head on the doorframe entering Bilbo's
For
hobbit hole.
some reason, I saw
The
this
fact that
somewhere else.
hitting his head wasn't written into the script, but Ian McKellen played it off so well that Peter Jackson decided to keep it in.
I knew. Oh man, I love those movies so much.
In Star Trek
So
4,
much.
The Voyage Home, when Uhura and Chekhov ask about nuclear vessels, the woman who answers wasn't an actor. She discovered that her car had been impounded due to the movie shoot. She got herself hired as an extra and ad-libbed a line so that they'd have to pay her for the towing.
Oh,
Ooh, I don't know if I know the answer to that. I think it's across the bay in Alameda.
In The Sound of Music, Julie
that's interesting. Okay, that's kind of cool then. They did that.
Andrews accidentally tripped during the musical number I Have Confidence. The director kept it in because he
wife
thought it added
loves
to her
this
character.
movie.
In The Birdcage, Robin
That was
Williams'
a
slip and fall during the
quirky
shrimp scene was not planned.
Slip. Oh,
He genuinely fell, causing other actors to struggle to hold back their laughter.
It's okay. We're all right. What are you standing there for? Go! Go! She'll be in a minute. Go! Damn it. Fuck the shrimp.
like Robin Williams wasn't going to be. It doesn't. It could be a nuclear holocaust, and Robin Williams is going to figure a way to just improvise it.
In Dazed and Confused, when Matthew McConaughey said, "Watch the Leatherman," and starts laughing, he was high for real. He recently talked about
That's
it in a
not
Howard
surprising.
Stern interview.
With McConaughey, I'm not surprised.
Can you tell me what's going on?
In Captain Phillips, the medic in the infirmary scene was a real
never
Navy
did see-
medic, Danielle Albert.
See this movie.
The director told her to treat Tom Hanks like it was a regular military exercise. The whole sequence was unscripted and improvised.
Wow.
Calm down. I need you to breathe. There you go. Deep breaths. There you go.
In Die
Wow,
Hard, the
that's
scene
kinda
where
cool.
Uli pockets a candy
I said that
bar
a
was
lot.
improvised by actor and stuntman Al Leong. Writer Steven D'Souza said, "That assured him a longer life. I was killing somebody every 8 or 10 pages, but that moment made him interesting. He's one of the last guys to die." During a scene from
That's the good way to get yourself more screen time. Be a little improvise here and there.
Buster Keaton's 3 Ages, He attempts to leap from one building to the next, but misses. The miss was not intentional, but he thought the miss was funnier, so he designed the rest of the gag around the mistake.
Wow.
The creepy and lethal character played by
All
Scarlett
right.
Johansson
Way to go,
in
Buster.
Under the Skin lured and seduced men into her van. Those men were not actors. They were filmed with hidden cameras and only told later about a movie being shot.
She can lure me into whatever she wants to lure me into. She's gonna cut my throat? What a way to go! I'm okay with that.
Dustin Hoffman farted for real in the phone booth in Rainman.
Oh, did he?
It wasn't scripted, and his and
Farts
Tom
are
Cruise's
funny.
reactions were genuine.
Did you fart, Ray? Fart. Did you fucking fart? Fart.
Art. That one I didn't know. I loved Rain Man. Fart. Come on. Again, it has to do with farts. I'm going to laugh.
The most memorable scene in Wolf of Wall Street might be the sequence in which Matthew McConaughey and Leonardo DiCaprio meet up for lunch in a restaurant and end up beating on one's chest.
Was Matthew high again?
Believe it or not, that wasn't planned at all. Turns out, it's a funny warm-up ritual Matthew does to get ready for acting.
Matthew McConaughey is a different kind of guy, isn't he? That was good. That stuff's fascinating as hell to me, because the majority of those movies I'd seen, or at the very least I'd seen the clips that, they reference, and a lot of times it's stunning to know that wasn't even in the script. I am very easily amused. Yes, I admit it, but that was fun.
What if, instead of battle, we just fuck?
Oh. Drop a metaphor.